Welcome everyone to our very first game.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Rob.
And we are the EXPGamers!
Our first game is one of Andrew's favorites.
Final Fantasy VII.
Released in 1997 for PlayStation, this legendary game changed the way that RPGs were made forever.
It was published by Squaresoft, which today is known as Square Enix.
This is a long game, 40 plus hours.
But we hope you'll stick with us and enjoy the show.
As always, this channel is brought to you by
Landis Productions.
Okay, here we are playing Final Fantasy VII.
Here we go.
Now, Andrew's going to be playing as Cloud, who we're going to rename, so it doesn't make too big of a difference. But
damn right. We figured this is one of the few games ever where you can put in your own character name, so we decided to pick some people we know, put ourselves
ahead of time.
Yeah. Even we don't have any chick friends. We're lame. Whatever. We're gonna name
chick friends. We just don't name our.
We just don't.
Friends.
They're not name worthy. Sorry, we love you.
Jesus.
You're not name worthy. But the point
already dissing all the female friends we have and all the female viewers who are like, God, you guys are assholes.
You're not our fangirls yet. But anyways, so we decided to name the female characters after anime characters. That's the theme we're going for.
Yeah. But we're not going to tell you who they are yet.
Not yet.
Wait until we get there.
So.
And then in the comment section below, make sure you, whenever we get to a character, whenever we rename the character, if you know what anime that character's from, you comment.
And there is the beautiful Aerith, if you like the Japanese version, or Eris is the North American version. Obviously, we're not speaking Japanese, so we're going with the North American name.
We could speak Japanese.
No, I can't. I don't know a goddamn thing. So
I don't even want to attempt, because I know, like, if I try to speak Japanese, and the people here, like, international viewers, if we have any international viewers, are going to be like, that's not how you pronounce that, and they get all, like, angry and defensive, so I'm not even going to... I didn't take any classes. I'm self-taught.
I only know how to say Koi Nan Yokan, and I'm probably even saying that wrong. That's a very good album.
I don't think that's right.
I don't know how the fuck you say it. Look at this train. Look at it. It's beautiful. These graphics, not bad for 97.
Oh, full cinematics, yeah.
Yeah, this was the first Final Fantasy game where they had cinematic cutscenes. So.
Because I remember most of the cutscenes in 8, so I was like, this is similar.
Here we are. We're on a train in the capital city known as Midgar. That's where we are right now.
Of course, you wouldn't know that. Like, the viewers, like, I'm assuming some of the people who are watching this have never, like, played a Final Fantasy game ever. Have never, like, even heard of Final Fantasy VII, so this is going to be really odd for all of them. It's going to be very different.
Well, if this is your first Final Fantasy, this is a good one to see first, because it's a classic. It's known as one of the best games of all time.
And I hope no one's bitching about the graphics, because, come on, guys, this is for the PlayStation
A game's not even about graphics. It's about story.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking battle system. It's badass. Look at this. That's amazing.
And the head just disappear in a small, pop. I'm still a bigger fan. Like, I'm not going to sit here and bash the battle system, but I am a bigger fan of the, not the ATB system, which is what this one is based off of, but rather like a turn-based system. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, yes. You know what I'm talking about.
Like the first... Did I get this potion?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You
can get... No,
go back. Can you do it again?
No, you can only...
You got it the first time.
I know that, but I'm saying you can only get a potion. You can get it twice from one guard or one from both. But
I see.
Yeah, like the turn system. The first, I want to say 3 Final Fantasies did it. It wasn't until Final Fantasy 4 that they introduced the time gauge. And here we see some dialogue with our fellow terrorists. Yes, that's right. We're about to blow up a reactor. This is the group known as Avalanche.
Avalanche.
Yeah,
and our hero was a soldier. Ex-soldier?
Yeah, ex-soldier. He's like an elite force. Here we are. We are going to delete
Cloud. We decided since Andrew's playing as Cloud that he's gonna be the incarnation of
Yep.
like yeah.
I'm gonna be the Cloud Strife in this game.
Well, because you relate to the like main characters of a lot of games. So
I do,
Andrew.
because I'm fucking awesome.
Now, when you played this game as a kid, did you call yourself Andrew?
Yeah, I did.
You changed the name to Andrew?
Yep.
Huh. See, in most games, I never use my real name. I either use like an anime alias or a fictional character from a book I was writing at the time. That type of thing.
The only time I ever used an alias was I would use Spike sometimes, like if I'd play Zelda or something.
You use
I'd be
Spike. Yeah.
Sometimes I use my real name.
Okay, we're getting ready to play as Barrett here, which we agreed before we started this video that we're gonna name him Brock Landis. Same Brock Landis, who's like based on our Landis Productions.
Yes.
But also, like as soon as he's done finishing the typing the name here, I wanted to mention to you, Andrew, that like I actually started replaying this again like a couple weeks ago, just because I knew we were gonna record this. And when I got to like. Well, his name's Brock now, but when I got to him, doing his dialogue or whatever, I was thinking, oh God, who would be perfect for doing his voice would be like Christopher Sabat. I don't know if anybody out there knows Christopher Sabat. He's fuck, help me out here.
He does he does a lot of voices. He does voices for Dragon Ball Z, like Piccolo, Vegeta,
yeah, and Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho, all that stuff. And the one thing I'm thinking of in particular, and I'm not sure, I honestly here, first video, I'm not going to try to be racist, but with Barrett being a black guy, Christopher Sabat did a very, very excellent rendition of like a voiceover in Penny and Stalking with Garterbelt. He played Garterbelt, and I can just picture his voice clear as day, like for the voice of Barrett.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do any impressions on the show ever at all. No, because I just can't do impressions. I'm sure you could do a good impression.
I can do impressions, but not of
Christopher Sabat's
Christopher Sabat.
No, I
cannot.
Yeah. But just that whole like gruff voice of "Damn you, angels!"
Like if I did it, it would sound more like Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder than anything.
Yeah, I mean, but that's pretty damn close.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
We got missions to do.
Yeah, that's what I picture Barrett. I'm like I said, it's not a racist thing. The guy who Christopher Sabat's a white guy. I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Yeah, he's white.
Why do we never look up pictures of our favorite people?
I don't know. Well, I only know what God. I only know what the one guy looks like.
That's very vague.
No, you're...
What guy?
Spike Spiegel.
Steve Bloom. Steve Bloom is white.
Steve Bloom, white man. I know what Steve Bloom looks like. I hate that thing, whatever that thing is. It's creepy.
Now, the guy that voiced Jet in Cowboy Bebop, he's actually black in real life. You couldn't tell.
I did not.
The money is rolling in. $310. I'm a rich motherfucker.
That was going to be gone in a while. So I haven't gotten to actually any gameplay yet, and that's just because, and we do, I know this is a one-player game, but we're going to play this with us taking turns, and so far Andrew's just been playing because he's the only character in the party, but as soon as we get Barrett in our party, or Brock Landis in our party. As soon as we have
Brock gets to fight.
Yeah, then I'll be taking control of Brock, and I'll be playing as Brock.
Yes. Even though at this stage in the game, obviously, we don't have too many commands to work with. We got attack. My character has all the magic, and you can't hand it over this early in the game, but still, we're going to take the time to pass back and forth.
It's getting you to know the characters, and even if you don't know the characters all that well, it's at least dialogue, getting to know each person a little bit.
Look at those graphics. If you notice, I don't have a nose. Yeah. That doesn't bother me. You don't need a nose to fight evil.
And Brock Landis doesn't have an ass.
Brock Landis does not have an ass. This is why those fuckers should recreate this with better graphics for PS3, but no.
Are you referring to Square Enix as those fuckers?
Well, yes. I'm sorry, but they make
Square Enix, the new fuckers. Yeah.
they've made some bad decisions lately when it comes to Final Fantasy, which saddens me deeply because it's my favorite game series of all time. I've beaten every single one except for
now
11 and 14, which is online, which is also
now before all the trolls sitting there at their computer go to the comment section and are like, Final Fantasy is the greatest story ever. I don't know what you're talking about. You guys aren't true fans. Now, don't even start. Don't even try
7
that
through
bullshit
10 is
with
good.
us.
How even 6 is good. All the old ones are pretty
I
decent.
love just about everything about Final Fantasy. The battle systems, the characters, they're all memorable. Oh, Jesus.
Look, you're getting attacked, Rocklanders. Oh!
I'm trying. What? There we go. I'm screwing something up.
It's not the X button like it normally
I know.
would be.
I'm
It's
sitting
the
there.
fucking circle.
I'm sitting there.
And that
mashing,
gets a little hard to
I'm mashing
get
the X
used to.
button, going like, "Come on
Yeah.
now," and nothing. Yeah. What was I talking about? No, you Final Fantasy people who claim like Final Fantasy is God's gift to the earth. Okay. Square Enix, Squaresoft, however you want to put it, tried some very different things recently. It all started after, like, well, 10. 10 was where they really tried some different stuff. Not normal to any of the other Final Fantasy games. They had the really cool sphere grid. They had, some really different ideas for what direction they wanted to go to.
They finally had voice acting.
They had voice acting. They finally started to go somewhere, and that's why I think 10 was one of the last great ones, because honestly, people, 10-2 wasn't really all that great. It was good. I liked it, but it wasn't like 7 or 10 or 8 or
and then they decided let's make an online game and make it part of the main
that's
series.
where I think they fell
I
down.
Didn't like that
I think
at all.
that's the game that really set them down is the online stuff, because I like MMOs. I like online games, but a Final Fantasy online game is just not worth it. We don't have much time here. We have to cut the video. So you know what? I just want to finish the statement here. Is the fact that make sure you say it. Is the fact that there you go.
All right.
God, I still lost my train of thought because we were sitting here saying
You're bashing on something.
I'm gonna gather my I'm gonna gather my thoughts, and we'll see you next time on
EXP Gamers.
EXP Gamers.
Woohoo!